The Conjuring 2. The Conjuring 2, known in the United Kingdom as The Conjuring 2, The Enfield Case, 4, 5, is a 2016 American supernatural horror film, directed by James Wan. The screenplay is by Chad Hayes, Carey W. Hayes, Wan, and David Leslie Johnson. It is the sequel to 2013's The Conjuring, the second installment in the Conjuring series, and the third installment in the Conjuring Universe franchise. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga reprise their roles as paranormal investigators and authors Ed and Lorraine Warren from the first film. The film follows the Warrens as they travel to England to assist the Hodgson family, who are experiencing poltergeist activity at their Enfield council house in 1977, which later became referred to as the Enfield poltergeist. In July 2013, before the release of the first film, it was reported that New Line Cinema was already developing a sequel, with both Farmiga and Wilson signed on to reprise their roles. By October 2014, it was announced that Wan would return to direct the sequel and would make his first contribution as a writer in the franchise. Principal photography began in September 2015 in Los Angeles and concluded in December 2015 in London. The Conjuring 2 had its world premiere at TCL Chinese Theatre on June 7, 2016, and was theatrically released in the United States on June 10, 2016, by Warner Bros. Pictures and New Line Cinema. The film received generally positive reviews from critics and grossed over $320 million worldwide. A spin-off prequel, The Nun, was released in September 2018, and a sequel, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, was released in June 2021. The Conjuring 2 grossed $102.5 million in the United States and Canada and $217.9 million in other territories for a worldwide total gross of $320.40 million. Although it earned less in North America than the first film, it fared better internationally and overall, making 0.5% more than the first film, 54-55. The film was the highest-grossing horror film of the year and the second highest-grossing horror film overall of all time, behind only 1973's The Exorcist, $441.3 million. 56, 57, 58. It was partly credited for the success of fellow Warner Bros. Horror film Lights Out, which was released a month later, 59, 60. Deadline Hollywood